All 8 planets of the solar system can fit within the distance of the Sun. If we talk about our Sun, it is located 150 million kilometers away from Earth. The diameter of our Sun is approximately 1.4 million kilometers. Compared to Earth, the Sun is so large that 1.3 million Earths can fit inside it. That means the vastness of the Sun is beyond our comprehension. Just think about it, as humans, what position do we hold in front of the Sun's vastness? Not just humans, even Earth and the Moon seem insignificant in front of the Sun's enormity. The largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, can hold 1,300 Earths inside it, and planets like Jupiter can fit inside the Sun. So, friends, the Sun is not just larger than Earth but also many times bigger than Jupiter. However, this is just the beginning when we talk about scale. If we consider the entire solar system, its diameter is 28.7 billion kilometers. In such a vast solar system, along with the 8 planets, there are 5 dwarf planets, millions of asteroids, and billions of meteoroids. The distance from the Sun to Neptune is about 4.5 billion kilometers. So, if we were to create a line from the Sun to Neptune, about 3,000 stars like the Sun could fit in that line. This shows how small the Sun is compared to the size of the solar system. If we look at the Sun from Pluto, it appears quite small. Our solar system extends far beyond Pluto. Now, we have already seen that the Sun's size seems small compared to such a large solar system. But if we go further, there are stars in the universe that are even bigger than the Sun. One such star is Vega, with a diameter of 3.8 million kilometers, which can hold around 20 suns inside it. A star even larger than this is Arcturus, which has a diameter of 36 million kilometers, and it can hold 177,000 suns inside it. Going even further, there is a star named Rigel, which has a diameter of 110 million kilometers, and it can hold 50 stars like Arcturus and 48,500 suns. Now, we see how small the Sun seems in comparison. Let's go further. This is Betelgeuse, which has a diameter of 1.23 billion kilometers, and it can hold around 1,400 stars like Rigel and 67 million stars like the Sun. Now, just imagine how small the Sun appears compared to this. Further, we find the star Vy Canis Major, which has a diameter of 2 billion kilometers, and even larger is the star Uy Scuti with a diameter of approximately 2.4 billion kilometers. The largest star we know so far is Stephenson 218, which has a diameter of 3 billion kilometers. This star can fit about 983 million suns inside it. At this point, the Sun seems to be as small as a grain of sand. Beyond this, we encounter the Cat's Eye Nebula, which is 0.4 light-years in size. It would take light 4 months and 26 days to pass through it. This nebula is so large that it can fit around 3,000 stars like Stephenson inside it. Even larger is the Helix Nebula, which has a diameter of 5 light-years, meaning light would take 5 years to cross it. Around 15,000 stars like Stephenson can fit inside it. The Orion Nebula is 24 light-years across, and there are even larger nebulae. We then come to our Milky Way galaxy, which is 100,000 light-years across. It's so big that it would take light 100,000 years to cross it. In this galaxy, there are about 400 billion stars and just as many planets. So, you can't even imagine how big it is. If Earth were to disappear, it wouldn't make any difference to the Milky Way. Even if the Sun disappeared, the Milky Way wouldn't be affected. The largest star in the universe wouldn't make a difference either. But the universe doesn't stop here. If we move further, we come across our neighboring galaxy, Andromeda, which is twice as large as the Milky Way and contains 1 trillion stars. If we were to fill Andromeda with stars as large as Stephenson, we could fit 40,000 trillion Stephenson-like stars inside it. If we go even further, we find a galaxy called UGC 2885, which is 463,000 light-years in diameter, making it 4 times larger than our Milky Way, and it could contain 5 trillion stars. If we move 1 billion light-years away from Earth, we encounter the I-1101 galaxy, which is 4 million light-years in diameter and contains 1,000 trillion stars. This galaxy could hold 300 or more galaxies like the Milky Way. And there are even larger galaxies. For example, the Alcyonius galaxy, located 3 billion light-years away from Earth, has a diameter of 160 million light-years. It can fit around 40 million galaxies like the Milky Way. Now we are looking at a scale so vast that our own Milky Way galaxy, with all its grandeur, seems tiny in comparison. The observable universe we know is 93 billion light-years across, containing 200 billion galaxies. In comparison to this, even the Alcyonius galaxy, the largest galaxy known, holds no significance. And when galaxies of such immense size are insignificant in the universe, imagine the fate of the Sun and Earth. We, the 8 billion people on Earth, nothing in the face of such a vast universe. If there is no life elsewhere in this immense universe and only life exists on Earth, we are terribly alone in this vast cosmos. It is a sobering thought that such a vast universe may be entirely empty. This tells us how alone we are, and if there is life out there, we may never be able to meet extraterrestrial beings, and we will still remain alone. The universe keeps expanding, and we haven't even explored how much further it can go. If the universe does have an end, what lies beyond it? And if there is more, is it even bigger than our universe? Friends, thinking about this has no end, but one thing is clear, in comparison to the known size of the universe, we are nothing. And this is why scientists are astonished when they look at the vast size of the universe. They have come to accept that in the face of this universe, humanity holds no significance. In this vast universe, we are part of a small solar system, revolving around a small star, residing on a tiny planet, and within this, we live as 8 billion humans in 200 countries. We are nothing compared to the size of the universe. Do you have any reason to feel proud about yourself? What makes you feel special? If you have such a reason, tell us why you feel you can be proud. About 65 million years ago, there was a species on Earth that ruled for about 100 million years. It was many times larger and dominant than us, but just one asteroid wiped out the entire species. So, what significance do we humans have? With just one moment, the universe can erase our existence, turning the present into history. So tell me, what reason do you have to feel special? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'll meet you in the next video. Until then, keep watching our videos.